Now we'll have to go to our web browser. We click on our web browser and we'll type scratch.mit.edu, scratch.mit.edu. We click enter. The next thing we do is not just create, but we'll sign in first. If you go to create immediately, we'll end up not be able to save our project. So we have to sign in. Remember, parents, to sign in your words at home before they start. I have signed in now. You can see with my mouse, Chinelo Okafor. So I'll be teaching them how to make a game. So I'll click on create. Create. As it's loading, it has finished loading. So children will be making games, so I want you to look up so that you can be able to make your own game. First of all, we click on the backdrop. Remember the backdrop. Without even clicking on it, when you hover around it, you see choose a backdrop. We choose a backdrop. So before we choose our environment or the background we'll be using, let me tell you a bit about how to choose background. Now, but the background have the search column and it has the block for different types of background. Different types of background depends on what you want to do. You have the fantasy background, you click on it, you see fantasy. You see the castles, you see witch house and the rest of them. You have music background. That means music background can go with what? Music instruments, right, children?
Yes.
So we have the sports background. The sports background can go with what? With like what? Like ball, like basketball and all that, or someone wearing a sportswear. We have the outdoor background. Outdoor is the sports that is done outdoor and outdoor things you can see around. So we have the indoor background. We have the room. You have the rooms. You have concert. They are in. All of them are indoor background. So in a bedroom, example of party. Where is party? Okay, party. Yes. So like now, let me say this party now. Who can be inside this party? Anybody like since Steve is having his birthday, we can put him in this party background, right? So we have space. This is a space background. So who can tell me what can be in a space background? Aliens. What again? Rockets. Yes, rocket can be in a space background. We have underwater. What can be in underwater? Fish. Yes, yeah. So we have patterns. The background of patterns.
What is pattern?
You can see these are patterns. These are examples of patterns. Obichubu. So we have patterns that what you can draw severally. Shapes that can be represented severally. Are you hearing me? Shapes that can be represented severally to infinity. So you have all these backgrounds. Now, what is what?
Which name is this background?
That's Arctic background.
Arctic background.
Okay, so now let's continue with making our game. Okay, we want an underwater background, so we click on underwater. So we get the underwater. So I don't want to use cats because can cats swim?
No.
So let's remove cats. So you see how we choose our background? We choose our background depending on what we want to use. So let's choose a sprite, an object. I want to choose an animal that is underwater. I will choose, we have fish. I'm choosing a fish. And when I want to move this fish, I will click the fish and hold it, then I can drag it. Children, that's how you do it. That's how you drag. So I'll drag it to this place. So now I want this fish to be moving front and back. We have the lock, we have the sound, we have the event. So under event, I will click on when space key is pressed, and I will click on it twice because of what I want to do in different places. And I will now click on event. I've clicked on event, so I'll now click on motion. When I click on motion, I scroll down. If you can't scroll down with your mouse, you can scroll down. You can click on this slide to scroll down. Are you hearing me, children?
Yes,
so you now click on change X by 10. So because I want it to move the forward direction. If I want you to move the backward direction, I'll say change X by -10. So I will click on the 10, click by the side, make sure the is blinking, is beeping by the side, so I can be able to put negative. My mouse pointer is blinking by the side, so I can put it on negative. So when the space is not when the space, but I will click on it and say when the right arrow is clicked. Right arrow in your computer. The right arrow in your computer. And we have also the left arrow, which I'll be saying when I'll click on it, on the second one, and say when the left arrow is clicked. So I will now go back to my background and click another sprite to get another sprite. Then let me say I want to choose a, let's just scroll down and see fun things we can choose. Let's see fun things we can choose. So we can say let's choose a star. We click, and if you are looking at something and you don't see what you want, you can click on search button and write what you want. So I want a star. I will type STAR and the star comes out. I want a starfish, right? So I'll click on starfish. So this is my starfish. So what do I want my starfish to do? Remember, children, if you want each one to do a command, you click on it. I want this one to do a command, that it's highlighted. But if I want the fish to change the command of the fish, I'll click on it, and this is command for the fish. So they are different objects with different commands. Are you hearing me?
Yes, sir.
So I'll click on the starfish. I want to give it a command now. So what I'll have to do is I'll click on event. I say when the green flag, this green flag, when the green flag is clicked. So when the green flag is clicked, as we get it here, we will now click on, we go to motion, the code block of motion, and we go to random position. We go to random position and we put it. This is what we need for this starfish. So we click on it. You see what it will be doing, but we want it to do this forever. So we go under control, the code block of control. Children, we click on forever, and that is it. So let's see what it's going to do. You see, wow, it is fast. It is very fast. So that is not what we want. So we have to keep it. Click on motion and we click on glide 1 second. Glide 1 second will not be as fast as go to random position. We go to glide 1 second to random position and we click on it. What is happening? You can see what it's doing. Children, you can see what it's doing. So that is what we want it to do. So now what we are going to do is, by the time we click on it, that is going around, we now play with our forward and backward arrow. You see, we are using forward and backward arrow